Another selection from Jesus, the Son of Man by Kahlil. Kahlil, Jesus, the Son of Man, his words and his deeds, as told and recorded by those who knew him. Philemon, a Greek apothecary. The Nazarene was the master physician of his people. No other man knew so much of our bodies and of their elements and properties. He made whole those who were afflicted with diseases unknown to the Greeks and the Egyptians. They say he even called back the dead to life. And whether this be true or not true, it declares his power, for only to him who has wrought great things is the greatest ever attributed. They say also that Jesus visited India and the country between the two rivers, and that there the priests revealed to him the knowledge of all that is hidden in the recesses of our flesh. Yet that knowledge may have been given him direct by the gods, and not through the priests, for that which has remained unknown to all men for an aeon may be disclosed to one man in but a moment, and Apollo may lay his hand on the heart of the obscure and make it wise. Many doors were opened to the Tyrians and the Thebans, and to this man also certain sealed doors were open. He entered the temple of the soul, which is the body, and he beheld the evil spirits that conspire against our sinews, and also the good spirits that spin the threads thereof. Methinks it was by the power of opposition and resistance that he healed the sick, but in a manner unknown to our philosophers. He astonished fever with his snow-like touch, and it retreated. And he surprised the hardened limbs with his own calm, and they yielded to him and were at peace. He knew the ebbing sap within the furrowed bark, but how he reached the sap with his fingers, I do not know. He knew the sound steel underneath the rust, but how he freed the sword and made it shine, no man can tell. Sometimes it seems to me that he heard the murmuring pain of all things that grow in the sun, and that then he lifted them up and supported them, not only by his own knowledge, but also by disclosing to them their own power to rise and become whole. Yet he was not much concerned with himself as a physician. He was rather preoccupied with the religion and the politics of this land, and this I regret. For first of all things we must needs be sound of body. But these Syrians, when they are visited by an illness, seek an argument rather than medicine. And pity it is that the greatest of all their physicians chose rather to be but a maker of speeches in the marketplace.